For the Cavaliers, a 1-0 win over West Virginia a week ago in Morgantown. Took some time to get going. You saw that game winner from Ella Carter on our back this evening. Started the game against West Virginia at a left back spot. Here is Rademacher taking her space. Drops it off for Godfrey. Puts it in towards the box. Back post. Center striker. How does that change your approach in a match?
Just a little bit deeper starting position for Halpern. But it's also the timeliness at which she can go and join a bit more unaccounted for.
Here is Halpern, lets it go, and Maria Gall to Rouse. UVA using the width well here. Rouse on the edge of the 18, corkscrews it over to Godfrey. Cagle squeezing it in, Ross, here's the shot, Godfrey stops. Galley gets in front of it again. Boy, Virginia threatening early here.
UVA looks sharp in around the top of the box.
Rademacher. Ross. Rademacher. Year of eligibility, year number 6. Another set piece here for the Hoos. This one's a little bit short. Finds the foot of Leah Godfrey, who lets it go and pours it 13-9. And Coach Dean Ward was telling us that it was a missed opportunity, and they're certainly beefing up their non-conference schedule. Get some RPI points down the stretch of the year. Into the box it goes, and it goes off of PA. But the Cavaliers really hemming in the Musketeers at the moment. Carter. Off to Godfrey. Trying to squeeze through multiple defenders. Shot, save! Oh, Galley has been up to the task early in this one, denying Cagle.
Great glimpse of what Godfrey can do with that explosive speed. Just slows down. And then the change of pace is so important. This is the difference of 60% Godfrey versus 100% Xavier. Were so successful last season, and now they're looking to build on that this year.
High defensive line here for Xavier off the free kick of Godfrey. Inside Ross, and they capitalize. They scored on a set piece in the opener. However, this will not count. Virginia is offside. Center referee Sergio Gonzalez wants to take another look.
Set pieces, set pieces, set pieces for UVA. And it was the second phase of play. This is where you cause the confusion. And the right smile from Alli Ross lets you know it was what they had worked on in training. It pays off, and it's so, so close. We'll take a moment to take a look at this and review it, but that's so good from Ross to understand if you're not going to get to the first ball, how can you turn, put yourself to impact the play? Ross wins the foot race. Now watch, the offside line will reset. There's the first line. Godfrey, when she plays this, if there was an offside, this is the potential for the initial.
Virginia is starting to celebrate here, and they have given the goal. It goes to Alli Ross. They changed the call on the field, and Ross celebrates right at the center. 5 goals a year ago. Ross is on the board here in 2025.
It took a minute to get there, but that's why we have video review in the collegiate game. He gets the decision right. It happens so quickly, but it's the header in which Alli Ross at this point, there it is, you're seeing it in real time. Ross does such a good job of exploding and reacting first and reacting fastest to this header back across from Tatum Galvin. She looked as though she was in an onside position initially, but that camera angle there goes to show that Ross was.
Just goes off her shin, but has enough time to recapture. Right in front of Tuva Hodney, the senior from Norway. Big cross into the box. Carter detecting the situation. Neat little turn. Xavier hoping it's offside. For the moment, it's not. Slim 1-0 victory over West Virginia. Brill. Forward it goes. Mackey taps it back. Saffordin so calm. Here on the ball now, Ella Carter. Halpern so adept at turning, facing up, and she finds Sophia Bradley, the sophomore, bursting after it. Bradley takes a touch inside the 18. Her shot pawed away and recovered by Galley.
Just so confident when she gets on the ball, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. She contributes to both ends of the field, and she's the central center back. Elin Hansen. Pennycamp, who just came on, bouncing around in the box.
With multiple bodies around her.
It looks like Saffordin is trying to get out of the escape room right now. Now Xavier gives her some space. Pennycamp. Lainey Rouse shuttling forward. Bradley cutting towards the byline. Bradley's cross in. It's a decent one. It hangs free. Virginia scores! Pearl Cecil, the freshman, on the board. The 17-year-old has her first college goal.
You never forget your first, and what a moment it is for Pearl Cecil. The willingness to run and to chase. As this ball is spilled, it's about reacting fastest to this, and that's exactly what Cecil does. This is so confident from Bradley. Drops the shoulder, drives by. It's that extra touch that gets her into a position now where that teasing ball is going to ask the goalkeeper, Galli, to come out. She doesn't collect it cleanly. With this ball that goes right into that corridor of uncertainty, maybe a bit of unnerviness there with the forward on rushing, but Cecil wastes no time.
Now, you won ACC Freshman of the Year, but you were 18, right?
I was 17 as well.
Were you really 17? Oh, so you know how it feels.
That was.
Brooklyn O'Brien is in the match. Freshman 16. Bryan puts a cross in. Maya Carter defends here. And Kiki Mackey is waiting and makes the call. Here's another youngster in Helfrich. Freshman from McLean here in Virginia. Helfrich takes on her defender. Cuts it back. And Galli.
These opportunities start to present itself.
Over the head of Garrett. Helfrich on an island with her. The freshman Deeks and sets it up just wide off the boot of Halpern.
I'd like to see Halpern plant with her right foot, lean into it, get her shoulders over it, and go with her left foot to.
In her first career start against Pitt on opening night. Emma Flick, 6 goals last season, decent service, but Saffredin is there. To go, Maya Carter cleans it up, and Galpin pushes it aside. That'll do it for the first 45, as Virginia gets a couple of goals in the first half. A sophomore who started all the games last season, was amongst the top 50 freshmen nationally, and they were supposed to have a really good Swedish midfielder by the name of Petronella Winblad, but she signed professionally after the spring. So
wonderful for UVA, and the exact opposite of what Xavier are hoping for.
This time it'll be an out-swinging ball from Godfrey, but she'll play it short. Manpower advantage here for UVA. Cagle helping out. Godfrey's shot towards the near post just goes a little wide, but it was deflected, and Virginia now has its 7th corner.
Short corner has been effective so far for UVA. They like to go quick, and Godfrey, she's got the service, but if you don't apply enough pressure, she can beat you in the near post. That's a vital intervention from Xavier. Keeper to get on the ball. And there's another look at how Xavier like to crowd Saffredin. 4 or 5 players inside the 6.
It's a stacked phone booth in there as they get it inside the 6. Takes a deflection. Saffredin tries to Superman on.
Xavier just needs to be able to complete passes quicker with more efficiency.
Flick taken right off the ball on a collision with Ross. It's an excellent ball in. McDermott lays it off. Cagle fakes, now releases. Save Galli! Keeps her team in the match. Play continues here. Xavier hopes the counter is on. Here's Dancer. Gets it back on the 1-2. Dancer slots it in. Urbach. Hansen running in behind. Urbach from distance. Nope. Goal kick UVA.
That was a really good sequence end to end. I love this touch that Maggie Cagle took to be able to create some space. This was such a patient approach. Watch this fake. Just gets the defender to bite, turn their back. And from there, Cagle then is trying to pick out the far post. Galli is all from Xavier, and there's going to be more opportunities, especially for Cagle and Ross on the far side.
Here's McDermott. Flag stays down. Meredith McDermott on her left foot, goes low. Galli has it.
Right now having a conversation.
Now Cagle will give way. Leah Godfrey with 17 goals in her career. Serves it right into the net. Threads for Godfrey. It's a trio for the Who's.
What a fantastic free kick. Cagle runs over it, and just out of the corner of the eye, it keeps Galli guessing, is there going to be a slip ball through? And then Godfrey is so astute. She's capable of putting enough pace, power, swerve, and it just deceives the goalkeeper. Leah Godfrey has played provider with 2 assists already on the season. Oh, and that angle just shows you how much curl.
Regained by Xavier. Slater. Back to Miltenberger. Lofting it in towards the 18. Trouble here for Mackey. Xavier with numbers forward. Big shot just goes wide off the left foot of Dancer.
Oh, it's a real opportunity for the visitors. And when you finally get 2 players coming together in the box, more numbers into the box, you start to get some opportunities, and that one does not miss by much. This is where it started with Miltenberger just putting it up, but then the willingness to go and battle. And that ultimately falls fortuitously. Good turn from Dancer, and you can see she's trying.
Dancer slicing through defenders. Out wide for Flick. A 1v1 battle against Galvin. Flick corkscrews it into the box. It served as a pretty good cross, although she was trying to shoot. And eventually Mackey, the conclusion of this one. Dancer swivels her way free. Challenge from Mackey. Shot from Urbach. Save. Rebound. Oh, it's another save! Excellence from Saffredin. It was offside anyway, but that gives you a glimpse as to why the UVA coaching staff believes she's one of the best in the biz.
One of the biggest telltale signs of a quality top-tier goalkeeper is their ability to react to not only the first save, but the second save. And Saffredin will be spared a little bit of blushes from spilling the first one, but watch the way in which she gets up. There's the spill. Now you've got to get rid of that thought. You've got to make yourself as big as possible. We're never able to exploit that advantage. They never had possession long enough to be able to do it.
Turnover here. Urbach taken off the ball. Shot from the outside. Save from Saffredin on the attempt from Coles.
Moment.
Tight, well-built, non-conference schedule. A lot of really good opponents. You know, they were told by the committee they weren't good enough last year. Saffredin makes another great save on Emma Flick. Skidding on the ground to deny that. Keep the shutout.
Had to take some more risk. They get themselves in a position. It's leading to another opportunity here.
Have some numbers. Hansen, Urbach, left footer, and it was disrupted. And it's out of play, and Xavier had the last touch on it from Hodney.
That was such an important intervention to get back. Urbach would have thought when she took her first touch she was in clear, but it was that recovering defending to be able to get back and do just enough to throw off Urbach without conceding a penalty. That preserves that important shutout in the way that is so perfectly timed. My goodness, what a...
Attracting 2 defenders. Rouse as Virginia seeks a 4th. Bradley fakes one way, goes the other. Rouse with a left-footed try and tapping it over the bar. Galli. Another corner kick for the Who's. You guessed it. Number 9 on the night.
Good glimpse of Rouse, who wants to get on the attacking action. Nice little dip of the shoulder from Bradley to be able to create the space, and that's a
stadium as Virginia polishes off a shutout victory in its home opener, 3-0 over Xavier. Cavaliers improve to 2-0. Xavier falls to 0-2. 3 different goal scorers tonight for the Who's. We'll show you those highlights, stats, recap it all when we come back on ACC Network Extra.